Hello everybody, this is Amit from Miracle Corporate Solutions Private Limited. We'll discuss advanced symbian training workshops provided by Miracle Corporate Solutions. We have OS essentials and application development learnings in this particular workshop. And this workshop is launched for professionals, those are already having 1 to 8 years of experience and having good C++ programming knowledge. Symbian OS is a proprietary operating system designed for mobile devices with associated libraries, user interfaces, frameworks, and reference implementations of common tools developed by Symbian Limited. Symbian was an independent company. Now on 2008, Nokia announced that they intended to acquire Symbian. The acquisition was of £264 million or $410 million. OEMs, original equipment manufacturers for Symbian OS are like this. These are actually the founder members of Symbian: the Motorola, NTT Docomo, Vodafone, Texas Instrument, ST, Samsung, LG, AT&T, Nokia, and Sony Ericsson. And they had invested good amount of time and money to avail this particular operating system for mobile phones. Nokia, Ericsson, Sony Ericsson, Motorola, Samsung, and LG, they are the major device manufacturers on Symbian OS. Until now, more than 200 mobile are manufactured and shipped. Those are Symbian based. If you want to have a look on it, they look like this. And we have huge amount of, I think 46% is market is captured by Symbian now. The Symbian has already captured 46% smartphone market, and they are the leading players. Most of these mobile devices are developed by Nokia. And if you see the market share of Symbian among these different players, it is something like this: 47.9% devices are manufactured by Nokia, Siemens is 8.4, Panasonic is 10.5, Ericsson is second after Nokia, which is 15.6, Sony Ericsson 13.1, Samsung 4.5%, and now LG and all, they are also having the percentage market capture, but not to that extent that we can show it over here. So Symbian is leading in smartphone market, and they are the major device manufacturers based on this particular RTOS. So we can have a look on this, and future is very bright. If you want to know about the Symbian future, you can just follow the following these three links, and I have just gone through a few of these websites and I got good information about Symbian. I would like to share this with you guys. And here somebody has asked about the Symbian future, and will Symbian be the future mobile OS and like this, and you can just look on this. In the era of mobile computing, it must be said that Symbian can be currently considered as taking mobile computing equivalent to the ease of desktop computing to the micro screen in your hand. Symbian OS is designed for the specific requirements of advanced 2.5G and 3G mobile phones, and you can see that in this list many of the new players are added: Fujitsu, Motorola, Lenovo, BenQ, Siemens, Arima, LG Electronics, Sendo, and so on. So different new players are coming up day by day. Symbian OS combines the power of an integrated applications with the mobile telephony, bringing advanced data services to the mass market. Symbian OS version 9.5, which is just launched, is the latest evolution of Symbian OS, deliveries over 70 new features for high performance. But the rise of Symbian OS making the mobile computing experience into a desktop experience is revealing new threats. The recent incidents in the China among the users who use Symbian OS. So these are the new things about Symbian OS that you can go through. Symbian OS is the leading OS in the smart mobile device market. Symbian OS has 67% share of the smart mobile device market. I think it is 46% now. With the latest news, with Microsoft having 13 or 14% through Windows C and Windows Mobile, and RIM having 10%, and the current Apple OS, you might have heard about iPhone, they are even lesser than these percentages. So with its aesthetic friendly GUI and amazing trends of feature, still it is not excellent from Symbian. So iPhone is lagging behind a lot, that it don't restrict processes from running in the background. So Symbian is very rich in terms of the functionalities, performance, and it is a real embedded system for the kind of real performance devices. So Nokia's N95, which runs Symbian, can browse the web for longer period of time than the iPhone. So this is a comparative study between iPhone and Symbian and they find it better than iPhones, then here we get some internal discussion of Symbian OS kernel, that how it looks better because of some of the features which kernel supports. Finally, they have given some conclusion also that yes, there is a race. The ongoing attempts from Microsoft and Windows mobile phones, and also the Mac OS and Google with the Linux based mobile Linux based platform which is launched by Google now, we know it with the name of Android, also look forward for a strong mobile computing OS platform. But we can see active competitions to claim the mobile OS market from these brands, and the future seems to offer more for the mobile computing era. And active energetic competitions on the best mobile OS technology will bring many useful tools to the mobile arena. So you can just look into this and browse a little bit more. There is a very good friendly website newlc.com which gives you lots of stuff on Symbian. In fact, you can follow a blog miracletechnology.blogspot.com to know more about the Symbian OS. And just having a quick glance on the course structure, I would like to discuss few of these things with you guys, that we'll be covering it in such a way so that we can target the accredited Symbian developer certification for you guys. If you cover this complete course, probably you will be able to get the certification which is actually given by Symbian itself and now from Nokia. So this course is targeted for those who want to achieve the accredited Symbian developer certification. We have covered everything which is asked in that particular certification exam. So the course contents are like this: Symbian OS overview, development tools, program developments, resource and memory management, descriptors, dynamic arrays. Active object is a very new thing because we don't have such kind of concepts in C++, but Symbian C++ a bit ahead than C++, and they support active objects. Then client server architecture, file servers and stream stores. So we will learn after this course. Our objectives are like this, that you should be able to develop Symbian applications for the emulated environment and target devices. So if you want to develop an application for N95, N96 or any N series of mobile phone, you should be able to develop that on your own after this particular course. Use Symbian OS development tools completely, so you should have a very good hands-on experience on all the tools that Symbian supports. Debug and test Symbian OS code. You can debug an existing Symbian application, understand the functionalities of the fundamental components of Symbian OS. So you should have a very good understanding of the components and APIs provided by Symbian for a particular scenario. Use the Symbian OS memory management, use descriptors, dynamic arrays and stream stores. Implements an active object framework, a simple application, and doesn't understand its relationship to the Symbian OS client server architecture. So how do we use active objects for client server kind of environment? So all these are the objectives, and you should have a fair understanding of C++ as a prerequisite. This course is designed for 32 hours and that has the details, the contents like this. You can just go through it and you will have a fair idea that this is in line with the accredited Symbian developer certification program, and we cover almost everything which is asked in that particular course. So all the best to you guys and have a very good Symbian training, have a very good Symbian learning. Thank you very much. All the best.